Hello and welcome to the Crafting Coop. I'm Reesa and I'm here to craft with you. And we're crafting pineapples and coconuts. Don't ask me why, but we are. Julie decided it's summer. We're going to do pineapples and coconuts. And it's going to be awesome. So if you have never heard of Sensational Creations Event Group, that is held with Julie, with Crafts by Julie, moi, Reesa with the Crafting Coop, Carla with Carla's Bayou Creations, and Lisa with Fergi's Crafting Connection. That's where I got the connection. And I am going to share myself out. And real quick, and then we're going to get started. I'm going to send myself to Sensational and the Roost and the Feed Shack and the Nesting Box and a couple of other cool places. And I'm hoping Carrie is here and she's sharing me out too. Let me get to some of these.
There you go.
Hold on. And where is Julie and Shay? There we go. All right. Hello, hello, everyone. How are you? Hey, Sparky. How are you? Hey, Lisa Mary. I don't see Carrie. I'm assuming. Let me go check and see if she's sending me out. No, she did not. So let me grab it. Stop. Come on. Oh, goodness gracious. Where is that share button? So I have to go out to do it. Share. Copy the link. Back in. Hey, Kim's rockin' wreaths. How are you? Let's go here. Paste. And then let's go here and paste. Okay. Did only two fit?
Yeah, two fit there.
I mean, you could. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I really don't.
you could still.
Sorry, my girls are here cleaning and organizing and doing all that fun stuff that they seem to like to do. Well, it's their job. They make money doing it. So that's why they like it.
Too. We do like it.
Yeah, they do like it. Yeah. Okay. Let me move my camera and we're going to get to, hey, Debbie, how are you? Oh, how about if I pull myself back up over here? There we go. Hey, Sissa, how are you? And Kim and Sparky and, oh, hold on. And Lisa Mary and Kathy. Hey, Kathy. And Debbie and Barb's Blessed Beginnings. Well, welcome. Okay, let me move this while you're sitting there looking at me. Got my camera all wonky. Let's do the back camera. Let's drop that up there. It's crazy because I have been on vacation and then I was working, so I could not help share out. So today I was sharing and I set my alarms and I'm like, was very nervous that I would forget. And so I was like, oh, can't forget, can't forget. But I didn't. I made it. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Hey, Julie. Where's my girl, Sybil? I bet she's taking a nap. What do you want to bet? She's like me. She likes to take naps.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelby. How are you? Hey, Barbara. How are you? Did I see your pictures from your event this past week? I saw that Maria shared some, and I was like, oh, look, there's all kinds of people. All kinds of people. It looked like it was a lot of fun. Looked like you guys had a lot of fun. It's okay. I already shared it into the things. I figured you were busy. So I already shared the video link. So anyway, it was weird sharing again today when I hadn't shared in like 2 weeks because I was on vacation and then got back and I was working all last week to get caught up on everything, or I wouldn't be able to go live if I didn't. So Julie was very understanding, knowing that I had to get caught up. It's funny, I now am retired and I volunteer to make the printables I'm a 26-year graphic artist, and so I make all of the printables, and I get a lot of requests, and plus I had some things I was actually helping Julie with too, and I just had a lot I had to do, and it was so funny because I got so many messages when people knew I was back on Wednesday. Man, my phone started dinging. It was fired up. But I think I handled and helped everybody that needed help. I did have quite a few that were are in the book workshop that needed some help. And yeah. But I'm glad that I went on vacation, even though it was very tiring coming back. But I enjoyed it. Wyatt and I did some things together, so that was nice. And we go back in November and back to Disney in November. And the thing about it is that Carrie goes with us, and which is good because Carrie's not there. I pal around by myself, and they're civil. It's not always it's not always fun to pal around by yourself. Although I do things with Wyatt, but Wyatt's grandparents that are a lot older than me are coming in November, and just for 3 days, and are gonna go to Disney. And Wyatt's excited because they've never come and went. So I'm glad Wyatt gets to experience that. So I'll have Carrie and I will pal around, and he'll pal around with them, and it'll be good. So yeah, so we don't go back until November, but let's get this dry. It is Sensational Creations Events Group, which is put on by Julie, crafts by Julie, me with the Craftin Coop, Carla with Carla's Cajun Creations, and Lisa with Fergi's Crafting Connection. Those two get me every time. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? How are you, Sybil? I figured you might be napping, Sybil. So I was going to tag you, and then I was like, oh, I don't want her. I think she might be napping. I told him, I said, Sybil and I like to take little power naps. Okay, so it looks like I'm good and dry, mainly because it's a dark color. So I think I'm okay with that. Here is my print. I'm going to take my rip ruler and I'm going to rip the edges.
No, there's no symbols on my page.
And uh-oh, something fell back on that one. You got to grab that before it falls completely back there. Look right there on the first one. There's some,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
before it falls all the way down. I didn't know if you guys saw it.
We're very full.
No, I know you are. Yeah. What's that? Just a piece of paper? Yeah, I can just throw it away. There is, hey, Allie,
Yeah.
that you're holding the Christmas thing, there is a set of it somewhere.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll recognize it when you see it. Anyway, since I've been teaching the book workshop, I introduced the kits, the paper kits to the girls in the workshop. And you can get these paper kits at echoparkpaper.com. And it's also Cartabella has their paper there. And Jed, get out of there. And it is really cool because you get paper, you get stickers, you get ephemera, you get all these cool things that you can use to make a book. And it's really exciting. So if you are interested in the book workshop or anything else that happens in the future for books, just reach out to either me or Tanya with Timeless Treasures by Tanya, and we'll get you in there. I can show you when I say book workshop, like what we've been doing, can give you an idea of Julie is in it, and a lot of the Sybil is in it. And these women have never done books before, and they all fell in love. Even Wendy, who was worried because FOMO, fear of missing out, so she decided to do it, and she's like in love with it. So making books is something that's fun. It is really fun. It relieves stress, and you can decorate them. You don't even have to use them. Like, I don't use mine. I do them, and then I either sell them or give them away or something like that. So it is a fun thing. Fun, fun, fun. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to get this piece of wood out so I can use it. Okay. So I'm going to pick this up. And I'm going to look to see if this will cover this, and it does. So I'm just going to do it like this and cut it off around it. There we go. Okay. So let my thing heat up. So You've probably seen quite a few printables already today where I've made printables for people to use in the event. This is some of the one of the books that we made. This is fabric, and it's just a regular book. We went from scratch. I know it looks like it's not from scratch, but it is. Hey, Amy. It's hardbound. It's chipboard, and all the pages and all the little things. I didn't finish decorating it yet. And then this is the one we did this last weekend and this past weekend. And this is a trifold, and it's got all kinds of little flips, places to write. And then there's a magnet here that connects there, and you can close it up. And then there's a pocket here and in here. This is a belly band to help you hold things. This is a waterfall, and it's magnetized. And then there's a big, huge pocket over here, which is magnetized. And then there's another pocket back here that's magnetized. So it is fun. If it's something that you think you might enjoy, just reach out and we'll point you in the right direction. Okay, so I'm going to iron this. It is a lot of fun. I mean, I've been making books now since a long time. I don't even know how long. Since before I was on Facebook, I used to piddle around with it. But I really got into it, started in like 2017, and then I started going live doing it more like end of 2018, maybe the beginning of 2019. I can't quite remember, but it's just something that's fun to do. Yeah, you need to change your password, Kathy, on the nesting box. That's all you have to do is just go in there and change your password. And I can't do it. You have to do it. So there's a spot there that says, forgot your password. Just click it, change your password, and then you can just log in with the new password. So I tell you, it was kind of hard coming up with several different printables of coconuts and pineapples, but I did it. I think I did like 5. I think 5. Yeah. 5 or 6, actually. But yeah. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? I can't wait to hear about your test when you get your results. I am dying to know. I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good. Okay, so I am going to try to open this. Get me some. Of these. And I'm just going to put them on here. Okay. So mine is a farmer's market. Look what I did. There we go. And where there's a fruit stand. And then I am going to, let me see what time it is. I've got plenty of time. So I'm going to pull all these strings and run these pass through my iron real quick. Get all these threads. So I don't know if any of you guys are watching the Eagles in Big Bear. There are a married couple. Their name is Jackie and Shadow. And they are been together for 15 years. They mate for life. And they are in Southern California in a area kind of like Tahoe called Big Bear up in the mountains. And they have not had babies in 5 years that have lived. And they wound up 3 eggs. And with those eggs, they hatched all 3. One died. And it was so sad because, you know, they mourned that baby dying. You could tell the way that the parents kind of said a little memorial for him. It was just so sweet. Anyway, when I guess I didn't know all this till I started watching them, but the Eagles, they leave the nest somewhere between 10 and 14 weeks. And their nest is 6 feet by 6 feet, and it's 6 feet deep. And their, thank you, Amy, and their wings are 6 feet wide already. Now, they're only like 10 and 11 weeks or something like that. But they're big. They're as big as their parents. They grow very, very fast. And but they don't look like eagles yet. They do not get their coloring until after a year. But they do leave the coop, the nest, whatever you want to call it. And they do what they call they fedge, where they sit in the nest and start practicing on how to fly. And they have girls, 2 girls. One's named Gizmo and one's named Sunny. And Sunny is older. Gizmo was born second. And they have been watching Gizmo jumping and trying to fly inside the nest and sitting out on a limb and getting air and really practicing hard about how she was going to fly. When they leave the nest, they're gone. That's it. They come back every once in a while, maybe 3 times the first year to say hello to their parents and all that. And that's why when they become parents, they keep their same nest unless they, of course, something happens to it and it gets destroyed. And so they've been at that same nest for 15 years or longer. And they just, it's so really cool that it's super, super cool. But she was trying really hard to fly. And her sister, Gizmo, was watching her. And I'm sure she was probably like, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, stay with me. I don't know. Or she may have been encouraging her to do it. I don't know. But it was really cool. But she fledged and she left today. And Carrie called me and she was like crying and I was crying. I cried afterwards and I ran up and told the girls and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's just really cool. So that was pretty cool. You can find them if you want to go look. They're on, why is he barking? Girls,
Yeah,
do you hear monkey barking?
yeah. He's just standing over there barking.
What is he barking at?
Can you see him? He's right there. Look. Oh, I don't know. Does he have to go to the bathroom? You want me to settle him out?
I mean, he may, but you'll have to get him back in. I mean, I don't want him to potty. I don't think he will. Yeah, maybe he needs to go out. But he will need to come back in pretty quickly because it's so hot. Anyway, so if you want to go look at their story and read about them, it's really super cool. Hey, Inez. Hey, Linda. Hi, Michelle. It's really super cool because it's just teaches us how God created these eagles and how smart they are and all the things that they do. But they're on Facebook, but you can see the constant cameras that run on two different camera stands of the nest and up close and personal on YouTube. All you have to do is look up Jackie and Shadow Eagles and it'll pop right up. Hey, Lolly, how are you? So yeah, go check them out. It's just so cool. So cool. There's like anywhere from 50 to 100,000 people watching these videos, well, watching the live stream all day long, nonstop. It's crazy. But they are definitely proud parents, I think, because they hadn't had babies in 5 years. If I remember correctly, it's 5 years. And yeah, pretty neat. Pretty neat. But it was, I was like, I'm crying because I'm so sad they left. And Amy's like, don't be sad, be happy for them. I'm like, well, I am happy, but I'm sad for me because I just like watching them, you know. But we all knew that it would come to an end one of these days and comes to an end quickly because they grow up fast. And it was funny afterwards, the other sister, this one that was left, she was sitting there and she hung her head for a few minutes. She just hung her head like she was sad too. And it was so sad. I was like, oh my gosh, look, she's hanging her head like she's upset and sad. I'm sure she'll miss her sister. They played a lot and fought a lot and loved on each other a lot. And yeah, it was really cool. Really a cool project. I hope that they have some more next year. Look at all these strings, man. Okay. So I'm sitting here thinking, what else can I tell you? All right, so I am going to make a tag. And how are you guys? Did everybody have a good... They said Sunny will come back to the nest for a while for food. Oh, that's cool. Yay. That's awesome because she's got to learn how to feed herself. Thank you, Amy. You guys are so amazing. Amy, I just love you to death. You're so cool. And I love looking at your pictures when you go watch concerts because I feel like I'm too old for concerts. I know I'm not, but you do it. You actually go do it. That's pretty darn cool. Okay. That's pretty cool that when they leave. Did you hear that, girls? Carrie said that they said that the birds will come back for a while to the nest so they can eat.
Oh, so they do come back.
Yeah, for a little while till they learn how to feed themselves, I'm sure. Because they have to learn how to, dive in the water and, get food. So this is a farmer's market. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we are going to be learning in the book club or book workshop. Some hand lettering. And I found my case of hand lettering pens. I knew there was more than just these on my desk.
This is fall. Yeah, it's fall.
Here we go. Now, I did not vintage this. I mean, I could have easily. It's only 1:30. Goodness gracious. What am I going to do? We could make some bows. You guys want to learn bows? This is one of the things that I don't like about events. I hate to say it that way, but some days I take the whole hour. Some days I am like, "Ugh, what am I going to do for this whole hour?" And I try to craft slower, but I have a hard time crafting slow. Okay. Let's also do that on here.
Hey, Post-it note.
Right here. Oh, no, sorry. You'll have to. You might can find a pencil over there in my.
Here's a pen.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Let me grab some ribbon. What are these? Oh, these are little books.
Yeah, we just set them there because we were like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's crazy. I don't know. I need this one. Let me see. Here. I can show them a couple of things here. Nope, not in there. Let me grab some ribbon. Let's do this. Okay. So first, I'm going to show you how to make an envelope. Okay, so you need a perfect square. This is an 8x8, I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure it is. It looks like an 8x8. Yeah, so this is an 8x8. And you're going to put it like this in a diamond. And you're going to get your ruler. And you're going to go from one corner to the next. And it is this direction, okay? It is 11 1/4. So half of 11 is 5 1/2, and half of a fourth is an eighth. So 5 1/2. So right here is my middle, which would be 5 5/8. All right, so now let me grab some tape and some glue. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to pull this up to that point, and you're going to go a little further. Okay, and I'm going to get a bone folder. Okay, then you are going to turn these in. Now you can do it either way. You could go this way first or that way first. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to just fold it in. On each side so I can get to that middle right there. Doesn't matter which way you go up. Okay. Just like that. So now you can always do it this way, which is the way I usually teach it, but like that. So it looks like a real, envelope. And then you just put some glue, because you don't want these to be down. And then you just want to do a little bit right here to catch that right there. Then we're just going to go up just like that. Okay. And then we're going to fold this one over. You can go as far down as you want. And I'm going to do that. And get all of our creases. And then you've got an envelope. And then anytime that I am going to use it to close, all right, the second journal, the trifold or the other one? The one with the flowers or the trifold? So I always do this because if I'm going to use it, like you can mail something in this. Now that you've fixed it, you could easily put something in there, but you're going to want to be able to glue it down, right? Which one, Amy, was it? Hold on. This one or this one? A, B. A or B? Yeah, this one, the one with the flowers. This one with the fabric and everything. And all the goodies. There's all kinds of papers, all kinds of goodies. to make it with it. I need to do something with them because this one is kind of meant to be like a scrapbook.
Yeah.
So the way that like, here's an extra piece, and there's all kinds of these in it, like different papers, A or B. This is A. This one with the summer theme. This one is the summer theme. And this one is just this one's like a scrapbook where you, Monkey. Did Monkey come in? I assume. Okay. Um, aren't these pretty? I made all of these, and look how pretty they are. So pretty. And I'll just put that envelope with it. So this one's B and this one's A. Summer and flowers. Yeah, okay. So Amy likes this one. This is a good one. This one is good too, but I have to re-glue, and I will do that real quick. I used sometimes when you use Velcro, you have to really glue it down good, because if you don't, it will pull it up. And I did not glue it. I just now I'm gonna let it dry before I reattach it. But anyway, it is a fun craft, isn't it? Bookmaking is so much fun. Kelly, you like the flowery one? If anybody is interested in them, then just reach out to me, because Amy likes that one, because anything that someone would make a donation to the nesting box and pay shipping, they can have it. So, okay, let's make a bow. Okay. So when I do a loop bow, okay, first thing I'm going to do is, you see I've got it down about, what is that? 6 inches. I turned it over 6 inches. Okay. And then I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to pull it back to where it's right back here. And then I'm going to cut that. To where now, if you see correctly, right, there's a starter here, or an ending here and a start here, and they're right there together. Okay, you want that. That's what you want. Okay, so now we're going to measure out the tails, and we're going to turn them up like this and over like this, and we're going to cut it. And then I'm going to do another one of this, but a little shorter. Okay, then I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna go flat and then over and then diagonal. And then I'm gonna put this on top of here. And I'm gonna make it even. Then this guy is gonna go here. Oh, maybe I need to make him a little tighter. Hold on. Let's make him a little bit littler. Little smaller. Okay. It's still, it's okay. Once we make it, it'll be okay. All right, so then I'm like this, right? So I'm going to cut this off here. And I'm going to cut it off here. And I'm going to use this as my piece to tie around my jute because nobody wants to see ugly jute in the middle of your bow. So I'm going to go just like this. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half like a hot dog. Okay. Just like that. Just like a hot dog. Then I'm going to fold it back down like a baby's butt. Okay. Just like a baby's butt. Then I'm going to put my finger out and I'm going to lay this over my finger and I'm just going to wrap this right in the middle. And I'm going to tie it. And I'm going to tie it again. And then you could leave this on here. Hey, Dale, you could leave this on here if you were there we go. There we go. Okay. It'll come back. All right. So it'll come back. Just give it a second. There we go. All right. So I'm going to cut this. And now I want to cover that jute. So I'm going to just wrap this on here. You could glue it if you want, but to be honest, the best way is just to tie it. And then you could just cut these. I mean, it's going to shred, but if you, once you get it all together, you can glue these down real quick.
We have a smaller stack that was not travel.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pull this down
We are family.
to turn it,
Yeah.
and then down this way to turn it like this. And then that gives us our tails. And it looks like that one's a little, yeah. So I'm going to recut this one because I didn't cut it good enough. And I'm going to recut this one just a tad. Okay. I used cheaper ribbon because it was, I'm just going to probably throw this away. I don't have any reason for it. Use it. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our hand in here and we're going to separate these. And we're going to put our hand in here and we're going to separate it. Now you can connect them right there or you can leave them separated. It's totally up to you. And then you can just make sure you got this good where you want it. Put a little bit of glue right there and then just attach that. real quick like that. And then you can do the same thing over here. But most likely you won't be using, you know, Dollar Tree burlap ribbon. Okay. So there we go. Just like that. Oops. And then I'm just going to trim all these. There we go. And then now you've got a bow that is double layered and double looped. And you can like put a little glue right here to attach that if you wanted. Yes, Lisa Mary with L&L Lucky Crafts is next. And then you could attach it right there if you wanted, but this ribbon seems to stay pretty good, so that's pretty good. But what?
I just thought I could put the whole thing up there, but
Oh.
like, there's no way.
It's heavy, huh? Okay, so that's easy, huh? Pretty simple. And when you do something like this, another thing that is cool about burlap ribbon, if you cut it and tie it with it, if it's fall, it's pretty cool because the strings are pretty neat around the center. You know, like scarecrow and stuff like that. So this is a rag bow and this is a regular double loop bow. And you can do them lots of different ways. I mean, I make all kinds of bows in all different ways. But that's the easiest, where people should start to learn first. All right, well, I still got 8 minutes. What am I going to do for 8 minutes? How about
There's real bad.
how about some hand lettering? What did I do with that
Those are all like scrap papers.
bag of pens? It's right there. Okay. All right. So I have all these pens. This is one of my favorite pens, but beginners cannot use this pen because it's really hard in the beginning. So what beginners need to use is, nope, that's a good one too. I like that one. Beginners need to use this. This is a Tombow Budenosuke. They come with 2 pens, a blue and a black. A blue and a green. The green is for advanced. The blue is what you start with. So I'm going to show you the difference. And you can see it has a little nib on it and it's flexible. So it allows you to apply pressure and to lift when you don't need the pressure, because this is not handwriting, this is drawing the letters. Okay, so you want to do your downstrokes thick and your upstrokes thin. Now this controls it for you. You just have to learn a little bit of the pressure, okay? But this is when you learn and you have to control it yourself.
This goes in the floral. This is all in the printer paper, which goes over here.
And because you are drawing, that gives you the ability to go back and tidy things up like that. I missed my hook line, so I had to go back and fix it. So all of this is up, so I'm doing light pressure, and then I'm going to come down on that heavy pressure. And then I'm going up, up, up. Now I'm coming down, heavy, going back up, light. And I know everybody's like, oh my gosh, it looks so easy. But it does take, oh, that is not what I thought it was. It does take a lot of practice. I'm not even sure if I've ever even used these. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. This one's very flexible. Whew, so flexible. Wow. Like I'm barely touching the paper. I even messed up right there, big time. Whew. That is so soft. Soft, soft, soft. Just looking to see what others might be in here. Those are like Pentel. I don't even know where they came from. Oh, these are Tombow, where these are Tombow too. Don't let me forget time. Okay, 3 minutes. Bring my hook up and then stop. You're supposed to stop in between each hook. Bring in my hook and then stop. So that one was pretty soft. This one was pretty soft too. Where if you were to see me just write this normal, it's just not the same. So learning a brush pen is very important. It just is so, so, so important. And there is a smaller one on this one too, which is a smaller one. But it doesn't write very big, as you can see. So there you go. It's all about the pressure. It's all about the pen. And yeah. Yep. And when you get a new pen, sometimes you have to work them to get them to be on there good. And to fix them, because you are drawing it. You're not writing it. It's definitely not your handwriting. My handwriting is terrible. Like, I write awful. Because I'm always in a hurry, so I scribble. So, anyway. All right, ladies, you need to go and watch Lisa Mary. And I think I'll stick that one in there too. And watch everyone. Just, you can catch them all in the group. And thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys later. While I fix this little handle. Bye, guys.